Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. Aries, I'm going to do your August reading for you. We're going to be pulling 3 cards. We're going to be seeing what your aspirations are at this time, what you're aspiring to. That could be something you're looking to release, something that you're looking to find, somebody coming towards you, an success that you're looking to achieve, any of those things and more. Then we're going to be looking at the hurdle that you feel that you're facing at this time, and then we're going to be looking at a spiritual solution for you. So this is for Aries, for those that most need to hear the message. If the reading does resonate with you, my darling, you're simply remembering in divine timing what you already know. And if it does resonate and you would like to go a little deeper, do contact me for a personal reading. All of the details are in the description box below, and I'm doing a special offer at this time. So for Aries, for those that most need to hear this message, what is the aspiration card? Thank you, Spirit, that wants to come out. I did see the 8 of Pentacles there. Thank you, Spirit. Just one card, please. Balance has flown out. Balance, balance, balance. The balance of the divine feminine, the balance of the divine masculine within us. That is making, a proactive, considered actions with the right intellectual emotions behind it. The balance card is a card of temperance. It's a card about tempering, perhaps tempering your desire for something, about bringing it back into a sense of understanding that there is a rhyme and a reason for everything at this time. Wherever you are right now, my darling, you're feeling out of balance and you are aspiring to obtain that again. So Spirit is saying, one of the most extraordinary ways of getting back into balance is to walk barefoot in nature. Until we started having concrete cities and wearing, rubber on our feet, the extraordinary healing power of Mother Nature through the earth is there for you. So take those walks, sit in silence, say thank you for the answers, for your intuitive answers coming through. Intuition is the tuition that's coming to you from within, because you are connected to source and energy. You are connected to infinite intelligence. You are that super part of yourself, that super conscious part of yourself has all that you need at this time. And be open. One of the things is that you have been receiving all of this. You've been receiving all of it and more up until this very point in time. But sometimes we doubt it, don't we? We doubt what comes through intuitively. It's your soul speaking to you. It's the universe speaking to you. We doubt it because we've been taught to doubt it. We've been taught that actually we have to rely on the I in ourselves, not the I am within ourselves, because we have been taught that we're separate, but we're not. We are connected to source energy. I sound like a schoolmistress again. Sorry about that. We're connected to source energy. And just like in nature, we are no different. Everything comes from source energy. Everything is source wisdom. And nature does everything intuitively and spontaneously. And so Spirit is giving you that same guidance as well. You are very in touch emotionally with things. And if you're not, then ask for the answers through listening to your feelings. And one of the ways to listen to your feelings is to quieten the mind that says I this and I that. Quieten that and listen to what your feelings are telling you without the context of the mind. Read your feelings. Your body will never lie about anything. You know how you feel sometimes, vibes about certain things. Listen to your feelings at this time, and look to release the anxieties and the worries that you have at this time by accepting that there is a balance to everything that's happening in your life. You may not see it in your reality, but it is there, and it is all in beautiful, intricate balance within itself. Everything is being played out in your life exactly as it should be for you. This is your life and your universe. So that's the Temperance card, my darling, what you're aspiring to. But thank you, Spirit. With balance and temperance, Spirit is also saying you're on the right track. You are absolutely on the right track. and everything up until this moment is exactly as it should be. So now let's look at the hurdle that you are facing at this time. Spirit wants you to take a great big leap towards what wants to come out of all these cards. That one does. So we've had one major arcana. I'm just tidying up those cards. Thank you. We now have the 8 of Swords. I'm so sorry, the 8 of Cups. I was thinking, why am I saying swords? That's interesting. This is the hurdle. It's time to move on from where you are. There is a new cycle there for you, but it can't come in for you until you make a decision, a considered action, which is taking responsibility for yourself for this, and move away from something that has served its purpose for you. Sometimes it's very difficult to move away from things that we have become attached to. But if you understand that where you are right now is not enabling you or encouraging you to feel that you are happy or that you are fulfilled, then look to what it is telling you. So it says here, the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest. I love a spiritual quest. Choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities and leaving home. I want to talk about a spiritual quest. If you think about the word quest, it's something a knight would do. It is something where a knight bravely goes forward, not expecting there to be perhaps a wonderful outcome for themselves, but very bravely and courageously moving forward. So that's what Spirit wants you to do, to open the door and to move away from something that is kept you in a certain space, and to ask the right questions, because it is only in the right questions, the quest, it is only in asking the questions that you can receive at this time. Treasure everything that you have learned so far. Put away and treasure everything that you have learned so far. Respect it, admire it, look after it, but don't look back on it too much. Just move forward at this time. And sometimes when we're looking to make a great big life change for ourselves, look at the word change. Change is extraordinary. Change allows that which is unknown to come into our life. Change, we've been taught to fear the unknown, but don't fear the unknown. The unknown is full of infinite possibilities because it is not yet known. And if the source of everything is the universe, and you are in a powerful mindset that you are attracting only that which you desire, and that you are in a space to receive, then you will attract that. Those that focus on the negative tend to attract the negative. Those that focus on the positive tend to attract the positive. So make a change now in that change that you're making is a necessary change that's happening. And I feel the universe is pushing you. You're a bit quizzical about it, and you're kind of half ready to go, but the universe is changing you. And I know that loyalty makes you look back, but look forward, my darling, because what is right for you is right for everybody else. So that's the hurdle, that you don't feel you're quite ready to move on. And again, ask Spirit for those answers, and give thanks, and know that you will receive the perfect answer and the perfect timing for you. And look for say thank you for the signs. If it's not coming through you, it's not coming through your intuition, it's coming through from somebody else, and somebody else is presenting the idea to you. So let's see now what the spiritual solution is for you. Their simple spiritual solution. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. The 5 of Cups. Okay, so you are focusing on what is negative. You are focusing on what could go wrong. You're focusing on attracting and manifesting that. What's happening is it's manifesting that towards you. People that focus all the time on on things that could go wrong tend to find that they do go wrong. And people that constantly will complain about something tend to always have that thing to complain about, or it just appears in their life. So the 5 of Cups is not putting away, not looking. It's about appreciating the past for what it has given you, appreciating what you have learned from it and who you are today because of it, because you wouldn't be who you are today unless you'd experience what you've experienced in your life, in the beautiful rhythmical pattern of your life, the cycles of your life. And the Five of Cups is about saying, if you continue to focus on what you could have done and what you should have done, all you're doing is disempowering yourself. You're giving all your attention, what you are attending to, and all your energy to what is past. You can't change the past, my darling, but you can appreciate the past for what it has brought you today and look for the gifts in the present moment. Look for the present in the present of what you have overcome and empowered yourself and discovered about yourself, because there is something in the Five of Cups that is right there for you to see and you haven't not yet seen it. And maybe this is something to do with a relationship, but there has been a gift in this relationship for you, because there is always a soul, blissful soul gift within every single experience that we have, because we are life itself experiencing itself. And it has to have relationships. The universe has to have relationships with itself in order to understand itself. So every time you are experiencing a relationship with somebody else, it is the duality of the universe within you. So look for what you may have missed before, and understand as well that when we look back with feelings that are not of peace and understanding, then it means that there is more work to be done on forgiveness of the past, to look back without anger, to look back and sending whomever or whatever this is goodwill, and to say thank you, universe, in you for whatever it is I'm meant to learn from you, or I have learned from you. Because when you bless those that have hurt you, when you send blessings and you send love, even though you don't quite understand it, you release yourself from the energetic binds of the past. And then that energy, that stuck energy, is then liberated. And then that is the law of order and disorder. The universe will then create order out of that disorder of liberated energy. And therefore, whatever you're then focusing on will come back to you. So make sure that you're focusing on the positive, on taking the positive from this, on looking at this with the glass half full, not glass half empty. Look for the hidden blessings in this, because there are a few. There are lots of them, and it'll enable this new cycle of your life. Again, there is another cycle to come in for you, and that's all that's stopping this. So one last card for you. Thank you for Aries. Thank you. There is a releasing to be done in this, and you've done a lot of it. There's just a little bit more to look at in the big picture of it all, looking at it as the universe talking to itself in terms of this relationship, and looking for the beautiful unconditional soul gift between two people. What have you got here? The moon. So with this card, Spirit is saying that there is too much worry that you're going through at this time, and too much fear and trepidation within you at this time. Hand your worries over to the universe, to God. Hand your worries over to your soul within you, your soul, which is infinite wisdom, infinite intellect. Listen to its intuition coming back to you. Say, thank you, I'm handing this over. And you know what the funny thing is, if you as the singular self, recognizing yourself as the singular self, are handing over all of those things that you have been over worrying about yourself, and you hand them over to your super self, your spiritual self, your higher self, you're bypassing your subconscious, which is the sort of automated self, the one that is so amazing in terms of all of our spontaneous things that we do, and all of our memories and things that remembers and does everything. but also as the reactive self within us that can repeat patterns of behavior because that's what you've taught it to do. So through feeding it information from the singular self. So if you hand everything over to your higher self, you're bypassing your subconscious, which means that you will tend to respond to situations from a greater awareness, a greater wisdom, and you will take that sort of considered action for yourself. And within that space, you then allow, what it says here, revelations that will make everything clear. You will allow things to be revealed. Those are revelations. You will allow, because you are permitting your soul to talk to you. You're permitting your intuition to talk to you. Hand it over and say thank you for the answers coming through at the right time. There is a great deal of love and loyalty in this situation. There is also a lot of fear, and there's a lot of not really understanding what the other one is thinking or feeling at this time. There are 2 towers as well in this card. But everything is, what I'm picking up with this is that everything is heartfelt. It is emotionally led. There's a lot of cups in this reading as well. And cups talk about loss and they talk about sorrow, but they also talk about that beautiful just letting go and going with the flow of this, and just see what God, the universe, your 2 souls have in mind for this. Don't try and force or affect any outcome at this stage, because you've now got 2 major arcanas, the balance card, temperance, and the moon. And the balance card is just saying, just temper at this time, just hold off, just see what naturally unfolds within this situation. And the moon is you know, the card of taking responsibility now for how you are responding, maybe rather than reacting. And the moon card is always, there is always an unseen path with moon. There's always something not yet seen that Spirit is telling you. Thank you, Spirit. Just something not yet seen, not yet ready for you to see until such time as the universe chooses for you to receive it in perfect plan. So my darling, that is your reading for August. I hope that has helped those that it has resonated with. As I said, if you want to have a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But I look forward to doing another reading for you soon. In the meantime, do check out my daily readings if you haven't already. And so much love to you. Take care. Bye-bye.